Testing, testing, testing. Anybody out there in the interwebs? We transition now. It's been long enough. I'm actually late to my own darn stream. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, my action a little bad on camera apparently. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go. Bam. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. How is everyone doing? Music. Turn that down a bit. Push myself to the side. Got that constant reminder of Eren and Grish over there, naturally. Let's see, let's see. Is there anything else I am missing? No, I think that should be it. How's the audio and video quality on you guys' side? How many persons are here? 2. Really want to see how the quality is going. Let's see.
I want to save the girl.
Nope.
Down there first. Oh, no.
Skip ads. Okay, yeah. Things looking crystal clear. Anyway, it's the end of January already. Wagwan everyone, Sanjay Uchiha here. Welcome back to the channel, of course, end of January. And as you know, or if you're new here and you're rewatching the rewatching the stream, yes, we do an end of month subscriber stream here where we don't just talk about Boruto and all that jazz and blues, but you know, anything you guys want to talk about and just chill and have a good time, usually for at least an hour and a half to, you know, and to what to whatever amount of time we can and want to spend here. Who is here though? 2 persons. Let's see. I mean, I did check the connection to see that it was good on my phone, but for you guys, how is it looking? Wait. Hold on. Let's close that. Where are these up? Close. Alright, cool. Let's see. YouTube Studio acting stupid. Doop. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, I haven't shared the stream out, have I? Hold on, guys. Good on EO. Let's see. But I mean, in the meantime, I mean, how have you guys been? I mean, 2022, has it been going good so far for the most part? Has it sucked? Or has it just been eh? I mean, in terms of anime and stuff, are they a little low? Oh, my bad. How about now? The mic is pretty much turned up. Unless I have it down in OBS here. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll close this and drop sometimes. Okay, that's odd. I mean, everything seems alright here for the most part. Boom. Alright, let's continue to monitor it as it goes along, I suppose. Could double check my settings here in OBS just to make sure we're all Gucci. Mic, G-Track Pro. Hold on. Doop. Audio. Yeah. Oh, they're looking well in terms of the devices selected. Yeah, it's seeming good. So I'm not sure what's happening actually. Um, but anyway, let's see if I can probably talk a bit louder. Hopefully that helps. Alright, let's go back to YouTube here. So yeah, welcome back to the stream, guys. I mean, a lot of things have been happening since the start of the year. In terms of, yeah, of course, anime, manga, all that jazz and blues. I mean, generally my plans for 2022, Boruto, Black Clover, like the whole usual works when it comes on to it. Just kind of touch on it, especially with the madness that was the Attack on Titan episode yesterday. And guys, if you're going to mention any spoilers for Attack on Titan, I'll just give a fair warning before anything beyond the events of chapter of yesterday's episode. So just in case anybody pops in that's anime only, just in case, I'm just saying, you never can tell. So yeah, just give some fair warning there. But oof, jeez. Warmonger, I know we talked about it off air. Patel, I don't know if you actually watched the episode. You can let me know. Hold on. I'm trying to just load up my YouTube studio on my side here. I had to kind of downgrade my laptop a bit. I was having some issues with the RAM. So, moving a bit slower than usual. Hold on. Doop. I'm probably just on my phone. Wait, Sid checking in. Alright, good vibes. YouTube studio moving pretty suckish on my laptop here, multitasking, streaming, and everything. I really need to get a new laptop. Alright, watch AOT episode. It was crazy, yeah. More than crazy, honestly. Hold on. Hold on. This thing being stupid over here. Alright, back with the monitor setup. Yeah, yo, the episode was crazy. Like, for the most part, like, Siddiqui and Warmonger in the chat can tell you guys, like, dogs, I've been hyping them up for this episode for the longest while. For the longest while. And I'm glad to see that, oh, everyone's been reacting to the episode. I'm glad it actually paid off. For the most part, I mean, yo, Memories of the Future was insane. It really, like, as I said, I wasn't around when, like, I wasn't reading Attack on Titan when the chapter would have dropped, when it was still airing, when it was still releasing monthly. But like that chapter was like such madness, and then I went back and looked at different persons' reviews, like Rogers, BS, and Chibi and all those people. And trust me, the universal thing was this was like peak Attack on Titan, like complete peak. So yo, honestly, I'm interested in seeing how. I mean, the next, without spoilers, the next set of chapters basically from this point on. Well, not even episode 5. My prediction from like episode 6 until the end of whatever they do, if they adapt everything in the anime or if they do a movie, it's going to be a controversial section of the arc. So I'm interested in seeing how anime onlys once again are going to react to that. Hold on. Yep. Best episode watch. Hold on. Oh, okay, we're steady. The funny thing is, a lot of times when I'm streaming, it would seem like I would think I'm like freezing and everything because it says like frames are dropping in OBS, but it seems like I'm good to you guys for the most part in terms of it's more or less smooth throughout. Yo, Fibs, what's up, man? Oh, fair warning, man. If you're gonna, just in case you're gonna put any Attack on Titan, spoilers, just give like a spoiler warning before because Sid and Warmongrel here are anime onlys. But yeah, I'm also interested in next episode in terms of the flashback with Ymir and things. So I think that's, as manga readers, that's what we're looking forward to the most in terms of if they can make any alterations. I mean, they haven't really left out anything from the chapters they've adapted in these 4 episodes so far. To the best of my knowledge, I mean, probably like a one panel here, one panel there, but too super major, compared to like how in chapter 1 versus episode 1 they left out. There's a big difference in the dream sequence with Eren. That's a major change. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, honestly. And again, above all else, I'm looking forward to seeing the madness at the end of this anime adaptation for the ending, because honestly, I think the anime only to the mix is going to really and truly prolong the discussion of Attack on Titan and the character of Eren, like, for the long term. I mean, just yesterday I sent Warmongrel in the chat a video on Eren by the channel Invaders. Very good video on Eren. I would recommend anybody to actually watch that video if you're an Attack on Titan fan. If you're anime only, of course, wait until wait until the season is done, or at least wait until they finish adapting everything, because of course, spoilers. spoilers. But Attack on Titan is one thing. Demon Slayer is the next thing. Yo, I'm not going to lie, just to kind of cover everything we want to probably talk about for tonight. Ufotable has been going in. Like, I don't know how they do it, but between Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, honestly, it's Sundays are just so chaotic. Too chaotic, honestly. No, as of this stream, I haven't actually watched the latest episode just yet, but up to the I've read the manga, so yeah. So it's whatever. But honestly, Ufotable is just doing Demon Slayer justice. I don't know how you guys look at it. In the movie, aren't they? I mean, they didn't confirm they were gonna end it with a movie, but I mean, I've been hearing rumors that might be the case based on the. I guess it wasn't confirmed it was going to only be 12 episodes. That's the thing, no. Because if it's going to be 12 episodes, I guess yeah, we would more than likely get a movie. Well, if they do that and have 9 chapters, it's gonna have to be like a 2-hour movie. Yeah, which wouldn't be bad. I mean, can you imagine Mappa going all out an Attack on Titan finale movie? Yo, that would be insane, that. But like, personally, I would prefer if we could get just everything in the season, because if we get a movie, I mean, how long are we going to have to wait again? That's the thing. That is the thing at the end of the day. It's gonna be like a rough wait for like a big movie. But even speaking of wait time, I mean, even with Demon Slayer basically this season coming to an end, I'm wondering how long we'll have to wait until Demon Slayer season 3. Because I mean, I would want to say maybe October this year again, but who knows? With everything that's going on with Studio Ufotable, it does seem like Demon Slayer is their bread and butter at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've been fast tracking things in the background, and things with season 3 have already been in the works. I might get like an October, December announcement date, who knows? But that would be interesting, I think. That's current arc in Boruto. yeah, I know. Like, honestly, even the current arc in Boruto is the next cup of tea that we really need to discuss, because with 2021 being what I describe as the best year for the Boruto anime in terms of balancing like quality, consistency, and overall, I guess, interest in what's going to happen in the story, because of course they really expanded on the manga content. This year is seemingly going to be like the best. Well, probably not the best. I don't even know what to say, but it's going to be a very interesting year for the Boruto manga. To say the least, based on I'm assuming everybody here is caught up. It's going to be 45 minutes. That's what I've been reading. Oh, welcome, Kyle. Vari Studios, welcome. That would be actually pretty good. We'll basically be getting like 2 episodes in one. 45 minutes. Hold on there. Hold on. Walk to YouTube Studio here. Go live. But if we get a 45-minute final episode of Demon Slayer, that's going to be like super epic, honestly. All in my head, I'm just imagining them playing the current opening at some super epic climax or something. That's going to be hype. But yeah, in terms of Boruto for 2022 though, yeah, manga wise, I'm expecting like a lot of interesting developments. I know every year we kind of talk about the time skip, we talk about Jogan, we talk about a lot of recurring stuff. I actually have a video coming up. Well, I've recorded it already, addressing a lot of the I guess the elements of the narrative that are still kind of hanging over our heads as a mystery. And we have a lot of things because between, I mean, you'll see it in the video, but just to kind of talk about it a bit here. I mean, between Amado's long-term goals, between Kashin Koji, between potential Jogan, the Otsuki clan, if they're going to introduce more, there are a number of things that they could actually juggle for Boruto for this year. But with everything that's actually being set up, honestly, the story could honestly go anywhere. Anywhere at this point. Hold on. Strange. Funny enough, I'm not using full CPU. This thing is moving so slow. Performance. Hold on. I'll just adjust some settings here. But the Boruto anime is like a next kettle of fish though. I mean, I think I've kind of said my piece on my expectations for the Boruto anime for this year. I mean, we're in anime only territory for the most part. Yeah. So it's like I'm just along for the ride when it comes down to the Boruto anime for 2022. Honestly, it's like as per usual. It's just yeah. I mean, I haven't even watched the latest episode yet. It's been a hectic weekend. Hence why no video this past Sunday. So I mean, there's that. It's been a very, very hectic weekend to say the least. Close that. Why did you turn into fully black? Oh, there we go. But I don't know. What do you guys feel like? I mean, about this. For those of you that watch Boruto in the chat, how do you feel about this current arc they're developing in the anime, at least? That is a question. I mean, it does have potential, but I mean, I think I did say like my say my piece for the most part when it comes on to the whole issues or expectations or everything. I'm looking forward to when it comes on to the start of this current arc in the Mist Village, but yeah, like I'd just be repeating myself at this point. Just be repeating myself. Hold on. Just some settings with the stream. Speaking of stream, probably in the coming weeks, I even want to try and finish Halo Infinite's campaign. I haven't streamed that in a while. I want to reduce some stream settings a bit. Hold on. Stream might start buffering for a bit, peeps. might. Let me just see if I can adjust streaming balance. Huh. Hold on. No, it'd be killer if I change this. Alright. Yeah, I might get a bit of buffering for a bit. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I think we are back. Everybody still with me? Or am I buffering and stuttering? Quality still good. Quality still Gucci. Quality still fresh like sliced bread. Am I stuttering more? Could change back the settings if anything. I get a feeling like I'm stuttering to you guys, or let me know. Because I just want to know, like, you know, which is the best settings, at least for tonight. Compare it and see as well. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Looks alright for the most part. I think. I think. Alright, let's open my YouTube studio. Let's see. Alright, so back at it again. I'm assuming, since nobody's not really saying anything, that the quality is still, well, just about alright for the most part. I'm hoping. But yeah, yes, as I was saying, yeah, or as you're saying here, Patel, yeah, it's just the start of the arc. So I mean, any card can be played. To be honest, I'm actually confident that the arc within it, like as per usual, within itself, being a self-contained thing, is actually going to be an interesting, decent arc. Probably at least a 7 out of 10 arc. Probably low ball 6, but I wouldn't go any lower than that. So for the most part, yeah. But for the thing is, I'm hoping it actually lasts a while, maybe at least 2-3 months at least, because again, when I think it's actually better than having one-off episodes a lot of times. At least if you have an arc, at least it stands out more in memory, honestly, and as opposed to getting lost in the sea of, oh, there was that one time Chocho did something, and then someone will bring it up and say, I don't actually remember that. Or something along the lines of that. Shadow. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Speaking of stuff though, has anyone been reading Black Clover? Like, did anyone read the latest chapter? That's the better question. Because right now, this is 2022 is going to be another interesting year for, well, it's gonna be an interesting year for Black Clover as well, manga wise, and maybe anime wise, because I would imagine we'll be getting news on either Black Clover movie, I would imagine, or anime, or something. again. Back with the settings I was using initially. Doom. Let's see. Yeah, back at it. Yeah, I think we're good to go again. But I think I've lost everyone. Let's see here. Yeah. Getting crystal clear. In terms of this, just YouTube Studio and the bros are being stupid. Alright, so who is back? Say Clover is 5. Hoping we get a movie again, bro. They need to milk it more. Boruto tries to kill this MC. I mean, trust me, this is the most drastic situation I've seen Asta in right now, honestly. I mean, it's as I said on I think I commented on Fundamental's video. I'm literally just waiting on to pull out his third grimoire and reveal that he's actually a Saiyan, the legendary Super Saiyan at this point. Cause I mean, let's be honest, is going to beat Lucifero. Relative ease, dog. Let's be honest about that. If we're being complete. Yo, Jado, no. But I'm really hyped that Merliona actually joined back the fight because it's going to make this epic as all hell with Asta and Merliona jumping in. I'm not even like, I don't even know how this is going to go, honestly. But I did like this whole message and theme and what Tabata was going for in the latest chapter with Seke and comparing him to Asta. I mean, it was a very powerful thing because when you really look at it and break it down, it's like the time, like if you're looking at it in story, the time Seke was spending wasting and gallivanting and attending to the king and bad mind and all these things, he could have gotten much stronger. And of course that can apply to real life. A lot of the times you'll might be looking at somebody and say, oh Chano, dog, like, may have a good life, and then this person just come upset everything. And instead of just looking at the other person, you should probably just, of course, focus on improving your craft at the end of the day. So I kind of like the whole dynamic that Tabata was going for with Seke and Asta. For the most part, that was good. But I mean, even moving on from that, it's just I'm wondering how they can possibly win, because even with and unless Libe is going to unlock some new spell or something, new anti-magic spell, or who knows, maybe it's going to be a case where this new spell is going to combine all these swords into some super mega ultra sword, anti-magic sword, or something along the lines of that. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, it could go that way. That's actually possible when I think about it. No, that actually might be what happens, like some sword merger or something. But hey, I guess we can only wait and see. Jenna. But yeah, as Sid was saying, like, it'd be nice to get a Black Clover. I mean, I know they did announce a Black Clover mobile game, but you'd think we'd be getting something for consoles or something at this point. Or I guess in terms of all the developers right now, I guess they're probably booked in terms of their schedules, I suppose. But it would be nice to get like a console Black Clover game and get some news on the movie, because why not? Because, well, then again, was it confirmed that it's Studio Pierrot doing the final arc of Bleach? Has that been confirmed? That's the better question. Because if that's the case, it might explain why we haven't. It might, not necessarily like 100%, but it might explain why we haven't gotten anything on, say, like a Black Clover anime just yet. Maybe some staff are working on Bleach versus Black Clover, so I don't know. Just an educated guess on my part. So I don't know. I would love to see if that's confirmed. But speaking of confirmed as well, and even moving on to the next thing that I found interesting, yo, you guys realize that people are literally rinsing the Attack on Titan opening, the rumbling. Yo, dog, it's 30 plus million views already. That's actually insane. In what 4 weeks? Like every week, and a 10 million persons just add on. It's actually insane. It is actually insane when I think about it. Shit. I don't know if I can even manage to pull up the Discord the way this machine is moving. Hold on. But chapter 67. I haven't even read the latest One Piece when I think about it. Not read that just yet. But yo, chapter 67 for Boruto is going to be, I don't know. Like I said, everyone, literally anything can happen. Anything. Well on there. On a super side note, the crazy thing is, even though my computer is moving so slow, the stream is like, even in Task Manager, it's not really saying like it's using, like, it's not like it's maxing out all the resources. That's the crazy part about this. My performance. Hold on, peeps, hold on. Let me plug this out. Boom. Alright. Let's see, 5. Hold on. There's something I was searching for on Anime News Network. Dress Up Darling. Oh, has anybody been watching My Dress Up Darling? I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. But you guys know how I am with getting into new stuff already. It takes me like forever and a day. Because the next thing I'm getting into, of course, as I said before, is going to be Spy X Family in terms of reading the manga. That recent anime trailer with Spy X Family really just, I don't know, it just captured me. Like right away, like watching that trailer from Jump Festa. Seems like a nice fun ride essentially. So I'm going to be jumping into that. And then probably Kaiju number 8. Hold on. Oh, My Dress Up is very good. Oh, nice. I actually read the manga for it. What yeah, I say? You not check out the anime yet, guys? Is it just straight manga for you, Patel? And then for Sid, did you actually watch like any of the episodes that have come out so far? Or are we talking about Spy X Family? Are we talking about Spy X Family? 12 episodes in. Alright, good vibes. Yeah man, I've been seeing nothing but good things. I was even seeing Chibi reviews. Like I didn't watch his latest video on it, but I saw his title on it saying it was basically, there's at least how it made him feel. He's comparing it to like Mushoku Tensei. So, and you guys know I love my Mushoku Tensei. So definitely might have to give it a check out. Honestly. So darling, I'm talking Zin. Yo, Jano, if only I had all the time in the world to just, alright, let me just read this today and do a video on it. You know, it would be much easier if like YouTube was like my main my main thing to make money, but It is not. I don't want to say unfortunately yet because I know there's pros and cons to this YouTube thing. There's always that risk of losing your channel one day and waking up on some foolishness with YouTube. So yeah. But it would be nice. It would be nice though. Dum 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 dum. Hold on. Pause it. Alright. Talking. There's something I'm just trying to confirm with OBS's usage here, piece, because it's really slowing down everything. Let's see if I can load Discord, I just want to get some of you guys into the voice chat. Load up this darn thing. Desktop audio. Okay, good there. Just need to load Discord now. Okay, guys, I know I'm taking forever in a day, but I'm loading up Discord. Loading up Discord. You would think this would be like an easy thing to do, but it apparently it's not while I'm streaming, at least. So bad bitches. Bad bitches. Shadow Dog. This is ridiculous. So what about Kaiju number 8? Do any of you guys read Kaiju? Because a lot of persons have been talking about the fact that Kaiju might get an anime at some point. Let's see. Can you see Boruto Times happening on volume 20 since we are one chapter away from finishing volume 17? So you see we're one chapter away from finishing volume 17. So chapter 67 finishes that. Chapter I would actually even dare say, like, they could go with the whole even number thing since it's volume 20, the time skip maybe. But I probably would even go along the lines of saying maybe volume, because 18 would be what, 68, 69, 70, 71. And the 19 would be what, 72, 3, 4, 5. I mean, they could do that direction, or because I don't know. Do you think it'd be a case spending only one volume to do the final transitions before the time skip would be enough? Because if not, maybe 2 volumes. Well, not even, I think 2 volumes would be adequate. So that would definitely land on volume 20. So that could be the case. Because the thing is, my theory is, I think ever since Kishimoto took over, maybe any plans that might have involved the time skip being anywhere from chapter 65 to 70 might have been pushed back, more than likely. So probably spending volumes 18 and 19 to finalize things right before the time skip isn't a bad move. But I probably want to bet that it might happen in volume 19. Actually want to bet that it might happen in volume 19, but that might just be me rushing rushing things again, because I mean, I thought we would have gotten the time skip by like chapter 65 initially. So I mean, I was wrong about that. So you see me. Oh my god. do, 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 do. Alright, this Discord loading now work out at all. But if you guys were to like bet on it, I mean, do you think we'll be seeing Caution Koji anytime soon? That's the next thing too. Making a return. Granted, I would tie a Caution Koji reappearance time back into any further revelations of Amado's medium to long term plans more than likely. I could see like Kishimoto tying Koji resurfacing kind of to establish some parallels or dynamics in the chapter, whichever chapter that's going to be. Let's see. Let's see. Man, it's really running slow without the extra RAM. Yes, it cannot be helped. It cannot be helped. Hold on. Let's close off some of these things. That makes sense. They do volume 19 since it'll be around October time, and then they can announce some other chapters for the current arc we adopted during Jump Festa. Cause yeah, we're in what, January? Well, basically February tomorrow. February, March. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah. Cause honestly, as you even bring up Jump Festa, obviously they need to make like some big comeback for Jump Festa 2023, because honestly the last Jump Festa was not it. It really wasn't it for Boruto. So if they do that, at least when it comes on to Jump Fest at the end of the year, now they'll have the time skip to announce, they'll have the current arc to, you know, at least adapt some of it. Because honestly, you gotta think about it, even with a full year of Boruto chapters for this year, 12 chapters, it's still going to be like incredibly close for the Boruto anime to really go full speed and adapt the manga, really. Because you have to think about it that when they started the Kawaki or the Kara arc, after the Kara activation, we started adapting from about chapter 16 to 55 in like one full year, essentially. So when you really think about it, that's like 40 chapters, give or take. Yeah, give or take. So if they try adapting anything, and by the end of the, like, say January 2023 is like, you only have what, maybe 20 chapters, like half the amount. They'll catch up in no time. And even if they do what we expect them to do, which is, you know, expand on the material, so it's gonna be rough. It's going to be rough unless they're going to do what like people like from Neverworld are, you know, predicting, and you know, probably rebrand the Boruto anime or rebrand the manga, and then name it something else to even further give time for the manga to develop. Maybe they'll probably end the Boruto anime, which is a stretch based on the fact that it does so well independent of the manga, in terms of like sales and revenue. So I'm just kind of looking at the logistics here. so that's the thing. That is the thing. Um, I mean, after the touchy plot twist, King Bayo, Wagwan man, welcome back. Yeah, man, the Eren plot twist. Listen, King Bayo. Wait, are you anime only? I'm trying to remember. Remind me if you are anime only. Let me close Chrome. And open Edge. Anime. Oh wow, crazy. Listen, I was hyping up a number of persons when it came on to this episode. I'm like, yo, it definitely delivered. I'm a manga reader, so yeah. But yo, trust me, as I was even telling Siddiqui, was should still be here in the chat. If they end next episode, where I think they're going to end next episode, then trust me, you're in for a next 1 million out of 10 episode. Honestly, it's going to be crazy, completely crazy. Hold on there. Shut down a few stuff. But then again, let me see, because they ended this episode after Zeke and Eren lost the connection. So, like where they ended the episode, the chapter it's based on, I don't think it completes that manga chapter, which I think is chapter either 121 or 122. So they still need to finish the events of that manga chapter, adapting the rest of it, and then will they be able to adapt 123 in its entirety is the better question. I guess we'll see. Fully hyped, fully loaded. Honestly, dogs, trust me, you guys are in for a treat. No spoilers, of course. No spoilers. Trust me. Speaking of which, I know I can vouch for Siddiqui, but any of you other guys played, like, I've been trying out Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Let me know if anything. Board hitting right now. If only Boruto wasn't ass at the moment. Alright, so I'm not gonna agree that it's ass, but I can definitely empathize where you're coming from. It's just okay. I mean, I guess in comparison, yes, you could say it's ass. In comparison, like relatively speaking, you know. I mean, I said it once the new opening dropped, and I wasn't like, you know, shy about it. That like the best thing about these current episodes, honestly, these days is the new opening. New opening is actually super hype. You'd think this was going to be like the best season of Boruto ever. That's the crazy part about it. Honestly, it's actually insane. Actually insane. But I mean, the arc so far has been alright. Has potential, as I said. So it's only to decide. I think the arc is gonna be alright. It's gonna play out alright, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't know if it's gonna be up to the hype of all of last year for Boruto 2021 in terms of anime. So that's the thing. This is why I still prefer the manga for Boruto. Yo, listen, I remember when, because I didn't like when the Boruto manga dropped and I saw that they were doing like the movie retelling. I didn't read it, and you know I started with the anime for the most part. Well, no, when the anime came out, I just kind of dropped the manga, watching it, and when I picked up the manga, I believe we were at, where were we? Dang, I do not remember where we were. I honestly do not remember where we were when I picked up the manga. Like, what was the latest chapter? But yo, the point is, in comparison to what was going on in the anime at the time, like, I saw the manga for Boruto compared to the anime as like night and day in terms of how interested and invested and enthusiastic I, I was about it. It was ridiculous, honestly. Because me I said, Jano, the Boruto anime isn't bad, but it's like, listen, you guys have heard me complain about this month to month. You know how I feel about it. So yeah, you get the gist. So it's like, man, I read the manga and man, I say, yo, this interesting compared to the anime, relatively speaking. And man, I say, yo, dog, if only they had like waited to start the Boruto anime, I think it could have been packaged in a much better way. Honestly, that's what it really comes down to. And we just straight up gave the series a bad reputation. Still waiting for Sora the 3 Tomoe. I am still waiting for it too. Maybe it's something we'll get this year in like an arc or something. Hopefully involving Sasuke having chakra. Hopefully. Because we know Sasuke, we know how it is with Sasuke in the anime, all the arcs when it comes down to Boruto. I mean, it's not a good track record. Yeah, that's why people, that's the thing, and that's what I was saying last year when it came on to, even though the anime was like for Boruto standards was really good. Like I couldn't blame persons who are still bashing Boruto because it's just the foundation isn't the best for persons getting into it. You know what I mean? And again, it's not like Boruto hasn't had development over the 200 plus episodes. You see, the thing at the end of the day, and I've said this probably not last year, but even the year before, because obviously I criticize Boruto every year, obviously. The thing is, the Boruto anime isn't bad, but how should I put it? It comes down to effectiveness and efficiency. Like Boruto has a goal and it's effective in achieving whatever goal it has, but it's the relative efficiency. And what I mean by that is this: like we have 200 plus episodes, right? Which is not the episode count I was expecting when I started from episode 1. But it's just like 200 plus episodes versus another anime that has, I don't know, say, like probably recent animes that probably get much more done, much more developments in over the course of, say, 30 episodes. So it's like the relative efficiency is like, yeah, you could watch 200 episodes of Boruto, or I could watch 30 episodes of this particular anime, and I feel more invested in what's going on. You can you understand what I'm trying to say here? Like that's what it really comes down to. Like people are saying 200 episodes versus I could spend like 20 episodes and I get all the things I'm craving in terms of character development, plot twist, and all of that, and the story actually feels like it's going somewhere in 20 episodes versus 200 plus. That's what it comes down to in terms of the community bashing Boruto, I feel. Because again, I said time and time again, a lot of the self-contained arcs aren't bad, but it's like when you string them along for 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 episodes, it's like, okay, where is the story going? You see me? So that's what it really comes down to, honestly. So there's that. But it is what it is. As I said, I'm really more so looking forward to the manga for this for this year. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But I'm looking forward to actually getting more Naruto and Sasuke doing something manga wise this year. Honestly, because it's not right now. It's not a good look. I know they want to push Boruto into and Kawaki into the spotlight, but I think we can accomplish that without it being thrown in our faces that yeah, we're pushing outside Naruto for the sake of Boruto. I think we could handle it better. By the way, I know a lot of people are of the belief that Kichuma isn't correct writing, but I've noticed that there have been more flashbacks in Arkham, which I confirmed that that's his dialogue. I mean, yeah, I can't blame anybody for being skeptic, honestly. But I mean, not even just the flashbacks. A lot of the sections from chapters 55 to 63, a lot of the setups and stuff he was doing, it felt really reminiscent of like Kishimoto's style, in comparison to the faster pace of how Kodachi was doing it. So I do believe he is writing it, but I'm just saying for the most part, it's just so odd that the whole press release and the whole there's just this strange, mysterious vibe around Kishimoto writing Boruto. You get what I mean? Because again, if we add up all the points, even if we do believe he's writing it, you can't blame anyone because one, okay, he comes back. They say it was always a part of the plan. Fine. He comes back. No other author says anything about Kishimoto coming back. You know, remember when Naruto was ending and all the authors were saying, "Yo, good job, Kishimoto." There's no other author that has saying, "Yo, Kishimoto," about like talking about it, anything. There's no interviews with Kishi. Kishi doesn't say anything. Kishi talks about Bleach at Jump Festa. I mean, there's no other big press release. I'm just saying it's just a bit odd. It's just there's an air of oddness to it. Is all I'm saying. But again, it is what it is. Guys, I'm having issues with the Discord tonight, so you might have to stick with the also going back and forth between me and you guys here in the chat. It's a case where I was having issues with I had like 12 gigabytes of RAM in my laptop, and I don't know, it's like the something went wrong and I had to take out 4, so I'm back down to 8. So I don't know if that's part of the reason why it's, well, definitely part of the reason why I'm having a bit less performance here. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. Fortunately, it's dumb, but yeah, it's very odd, very very odd. That's all I'm saying. Lost my train of thought there. Lost my train of thought. Been doing that from night. Boom, 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 boom. You know what'd be interesting? For the anime onlys, if you haven't been spoiled. But Attack on Titan, I want to hear your. I won't confirm or deny for the sake of spoilers, but I want to hear how you guys think the rest of the story is going to play out. I'm interested in hearing, actually. Because of course there's a million and one theories from anime onlys, I would imagine, but it could go anyway. I mean, of course, for the most part, you guys, even if you haven't been spoiled, you've heard whispers of this polarizing, either bad ending and okay ending. So I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say about the ending. Predictions wise, if you're anime only manga readers, do not spoil, please. I do want to see the authentic reactions of the anime only crowd, of course. So that's a bit embarrassing. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay, yeah. Speak, it says trademark as a writer. True. Very true. Let's see. Let's go to details. Change priority. Alright, so things are not responding here. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should just give up on Discord, honestly. Streaming is taking up crap ton of resources. Yeah, this is how you know your machine is getting old. When things you could relatively get done with ease before is giving you problems now. I did get spoiled a bit when AOT ended initially. Well, that sucks. I mean, to be honest, it unless you had like kind of completely cut off from Attack on Titan content, you'd have gotten like thumbnails and stuff like because it was such a big thing when it was ending. Honestly, and you see Kevin using this plot twist to remove Boruto from the main focus and focus more on the side character development. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense of like Sarada and Mitsuki. Yes, other characters from the anime, not so much. Unless he's going to use it as a way to tie them in, to say reacting to them, to Boruto, quote unquote, dying. But more so, I see it as a way for Sarada and Mitsuki to really get some more shine in the manga. Honestly. The thing is, though, right now, what makes it interesting, again, like, I have 3 Boruto videos recorded already. I just need to get the thumbnails and the editing together for them, talking more about some of these developments. But the thing as well that makes, like, Boruto being removed from the plot interesting and everything that's happening in recent chapters, like, Kawaki right now can literally drive the narrative. In that sense, I'm kind of comparing Kawaki to even Eren at this point, because in the sense of not from the perspective of being a mastermind that manipulated their dad, not that, but more so the fact that for the first like 3 seasons, in a lot of cases, Eren was kind of being a very like reactionary when it comes on to the narrative, and in season 4 he's taking initiative, very proactive. Right now, Kawaki has the means to take that proactive step when it comes on to the narrative right now. So, like, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how even like, Boruto is one thing, but Kawaki is going to be a major player in deciding how the story goes forward right now as well, because he doesn't have to wait on anybody to like tell him what to do per se right now, from a not having the power to do something standpoint. But oh, hold on. Yeah. So now he can actually yeah, he can actually drive the narrative and the plot to a decent degree, which is what I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, as that will lead to more side characters relevant. Honestly, they to be honest, they can, really and true. They just need to tie in. If they're gonna tie in the anime, they have to tie them into like a long winding arc in the manga, make them relevant to something that's happening in the manga. That's all I'm saying. As I said, it's more so Sarada and Mitsuki I'm expecting to really see get any like kind of shine really. And maybe when it comes on to the time skip, that's when they will actually get other characters coming in, making that appearance and thing. Hold on. Doop. Like the fact that you guys even see the chat kind of refreshing, that should tell you that I'm down bad when it comes down to my laptop's performance for tonight. Down bad. Which again is still odd because it doesn't necessarily say that I'm using a lot of resources, which still I find odd. But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Boom. But Boruto and Kawaki aside, Naruto and Sasuke, the expectations for them for this year, that's the big thing I want to get out of you guys, because honestly, again, it's not a good look. Not more from Kawaki, Naruto, and others. More so Naruto and the others now, because as I said, Kawaki has the power to drive the narrative in a particular direction as well right now. Because, for example, we go back to Konoha, like, I mean, what are they gonna do? Confine him? I mean, this man is I mean, if I make an educated guess at least, he should be the strongest person in the verse if we're making some logical deductions based on, I mean, who his karma is based off. Unless Amado has some kill switch or something embedded in the karma to shut down Kawaki if he gets too rowdy or something, which, more than likely will be the case. But apart from that, yeah. So Kawaki good. I'm sure we'll get something with him. It's more so Naruto and Sasuke I'm really concerned for in terms of what's going to happen with them. Because Kishi, I think they can be phased out, but I don't think it has to be as bad as it's been so far. They can still become relevant. They can still tie in the whole theme of technology and thing and make it so that, they get some upgrade. Give it the Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan dynamic in the Cell Saga. Let Naruto and Sasuke still get a push, something. Come on, dog. Yo. It is actually insane. Hold on then. I don't know. I mean, where do you guys see the plot going with Naruto and Sasuke? Apart from death. Apart from death. Like, I want to know what their next power up is. I mean, the obvious things are like, Sasuke, a new hand. Probably get a new eye. Naruto. And it's funny. You would think Naruto would have went out there with like his scientific ninja tool hand that can absorb stuff or something. Like his current hand, like is it Hashirama cells again or what? That's a big question right now. That I really want to know. Hold on, peeps. Hold on. Try this chord again for the millionth time. Got conflict with Naruto and Aokage. They survive this arc. Well, yeah, political conflict would be good. Wouldn't complain about that. I'm sure that's going to cause some it's going to cause some tension. That is a potential foundation of tension between villages and even Kawaki too. So because hey, the age of Shinobi is over, right? So the arc could go one way there. Like that was honestly, I keep saying it. These chapters for Boruto could go anywhere. Honestly. It's doop. Let's see. No. Okay. Working. Clocking in 30. Frame rate dropping like crazy. Time we have 8:51. How long have I been streaming? Can't even tell. What's the next big thing I had in that Boruto video I did? As we talk about the time, Jogan. Yeah, in terms of the Jogan, though, I know because I think Naruto Explained even made a video on it. I haven't watched a few of Naruto Explained's recent videos at all, but I think based on the thumbnail and title, like it's safe to say persons are expecting the Jogan to play a part in quote unquote Boruto's resurrection, right? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad way to introduce it, but it's like every time I theorize about the Jogan making an appearance in the manga, I'm always wrong. But I think this would be a good as time as any for it to actually show up. Yeah. I mean, It could be like it could have been like a feel safe by Toneri. I mean, to be honest, I think they might have to retcon some stuff, maybe from the anime, maybe because yeah, actually making the connection between anime and manga is going to be kind of wonky. I think. If they want that for, I was saying a few volumes, it's gonna suck since it's more but seeing Boruto come back and then time skips a cool way to end off part one. That's actually not a bad idea, Patel. Actually, not a bad idea. Um, I think at least one volume would be good because I would imagine it depends on. I mean, did they run character popularity pools for Boruto anyway? Okay, yeah. So maybe if the 2 volume, you know, transition that we are thinking about before the time skip, maybe we could keep him dead for the 2 volumes. Anything more than that might be a stretch. Might be a stretch, honestly. Um, Seeing him make a comeback and thing, probably the latter half of the final chapter before the time skip, and then boom, excitement. Excitement and bangarang. Mm-hmm. Hold on there. Graphic properties. Doom. Hold on. I'm just want to try to adjust some more settings. Like I've been trying to adjust stuff for the entire stream. You want to finish a word in the manga if you're that route? A funeral would be alright. All because it really gives it gives a reason for a lot of the characters involved together, and then there's a possibility for some emotional conflicts, like probably some arguments being thrown here and there at the funeral. Because I mean, depending on how things go, I'm especially interested in seeing how Himawari, like that, what would she say to Kawaki? No, stuff like that. It'd be interesting. I guess it would be a good opportunity to see how other characters feel about Boruto too. So that could be another, benefit, I would say. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on. No. Let's see. Advance maximum performance apply. Yes. And back. 3D video. Alright. We can like predict for the manga for Boruto. Drogon revival, funeral, Boruto being out for 2 volumes. I mean, it all sounds like some pretty decent ideas. Side characters like Sarada Mitsuki get a bit more shine. Maybe sprinkling some of the anime only characters here and there. And I mean, well, thinking about it now, even we had a funeral, maybe like some of the anime only characters from like other like areas they visited could come in attendance, maybe to kind of tie things in. So yeah, there's a lot of ways you could actually look at it. Actually, look at it that way. Um, Black Clover though, like for this year. I mean, for the longest while, I've been saying that when it comes down to even Black Clover, that we'd visit Yami's home country. But this whole thing with Lucifero, the way things are going, like more than likely we're going to get a character death. Any predictions on who might die? I mean, maybe I went into Captain, but I mean, any predictions on that? Um, I'm actually going on a limb, and I'm going to predict that Jack the Ripper is actually going to die in this arc. Probably between, and probably Nozello could die too, maybe. I mean, in a sense, this arc has kind of come full circle with the Silver family, right? So, and it would be interesting for like what better way for Noel to come home and Nozello's entrusted her with the fate of the Silver family, and then see how that dynamic works out with the remaining remaining siblings. Even though the remaining siblings have acknowledged Noel now as well, but that would be interesting. I feel. Well, Jack maybe could have like a Jack Yami moment, maybe. um, but it might be a case where again some distraction, and those characters who provide the distraction die, so they can run off to Yami's home country of Japan, maybe. Either that, or as I said before, Asaf uses all his swords and just beats Lucifero. That could be the case. In terms of Kawaki return to leave her, leaving with Code. I mean, if there's no time limit or anything, I would be surprised if Kawaki actually tries to kill Code. But maybe if he's thinking long term, given the information they know about Code working with somebody, he might hold off on that and actually go with them. And Naruto, I mean, it would be interesting for Naruto to return home feeling, Boruto dies and Kawaki's Kawaki's nowhere to be found. So that would be interesting. I don't know if I want him to return to Kono or go with Code. I mean, it kind of would make sense for him to go with Code to kind of feel out the potential other person who wants to kill his precious seventh. But yeah, I think going with Code might be the thing. Granted, if he even returns to Konoha, it's ripe for potential with conflict. So, and that's what I want to see in the story. So either works, honestly. Either works. Maybe you could go with Code and then it finishes up there quick. Probably somehow escapes, comes back to Konoha. Yeah, maybe. Say, but thank you for the Japanese manga. Oh, well, I can't read Japanese or anything, but yeah, no pressure. Welcome to the stream as well. I mean, most of us here I'm not sure if you're familiar with Toonami and all of that, but most of us here were in the Toonami era, so we kind of grew up with anime that, of course, based on Japanese manga, your Dragon Ball Z, your Yu Yu Hakusho, your Rurouni Kenshin, so it's kind of your Gundam. It's kind of embedded in our blood at this point. So yeah, respect in all aspects, and thanks for at least passing through the stream. I was hoping to have Discord on. Oh, oh, nice, thanks, Sid. I was hoping to have Discord already and up, but not working out on my laptop at all. The plan is to I'm hoping get a fresh spanking new laptop, more so late in the year. Not now, because honestly it would be it more like be a gaming laptop, even though I wouldn't really use it for gaming, but because of the specs, obviously, that's what I'd be going for. Unless I'm going to probably just like reload or refresh this machine but that would involve me like reinstalling a bunch of stuff. So yeah, but honestly, I'm in a constant state of can't bother. So honestly, but what I might try doing is try reinstalling like the additional 4 gigabytes of RAM and see if it can somehow manage to start working again. So yeah, pretty much that. Boom, boom, boom. Again, yeah, I was talking about Black Clover. Yeah, yes, I actually expect Jack to die. Have a Jack and Yami moment. I know some persons might would have wanted the whole third Akage kind of vibe. Maybe how Julius regains power, come back in, sacrifice himself against Lucifero. Maybe. Um, but this arc still has a few things to play with. It still has a few things to play with. I mean, there might be some unfinished stuff with the Sita to actually wrap up more than likely. Between that and if they still have to probably conclude what's gonna happen with Yuno and his the heritage between the Spear Kingdom and growing up in the in the Clover Kingdom. So there's that as well. Sid, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing from this arc to wrap up? But it even depends on how things are going to go after this arc. I mean, with devils and the underworld being involved, will Tabata introduce like heaven and other dimensions dropping in? That's the thing now. That would be very interesting with Black Clover. And then the next thing too, when Black Clover, if and well, probably not if, it more like will come back anime wise, but I was gonna ask like if you guys would have wanted it like become a seasonal anime kind of deal, or then again it depends on how much longer the manga is going to go, because I mean I imagine it can still go for a while, but I wonder if Tabata might say, hey, change our plans. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Honestly, anybody's guess. Finally reveal himself this arc. No man, I 100% expect Amado to reveal probably not his long term, but maybe like some medium term goals or something, because Kawaki aside, Amado is the next crucial factor in deciding where the story is going to go. Like at least immediately right after the time skips. So Amado, Kawaki, Kashin Koji, and of course Aida. Like those 4 persons are going to be very instrumental in deciding where it goes. And I guess if any other Otsutsuki get involved via probably communication with Code or Aida, maybe. That's the only way I see like things really like a decent foundation for where the conflict is going to head immediately after the time skip. I mean, we still have the whole fight between Boruto and Kawaki in the village, but at the same time, that's still probably a ways away. And then again, thinking about it now, maybe it's like here's Kawaki destroys the village, for the sake of protecting that. Well, who knows? Too much speculation there. Too much speculation right there. Janu. Oh my goodness. 28. Laptop pretty hot. But do you guys see Kashin Koji probably like making a return in the next next volume? That's a better question though. Because I think depending on how things go, Kashin Koji, that could be ripe for setting up things for like a major plot twist maybe. Hmm. Um. Well, yeah, we were kind of spitting the idea of him being revived via the Jogan earlier. But going rogue in this case is more so, I would say, you know, let's protect the village from myself. And if Sasuke doesn't show up by by the time that happens, maybe encounter Sasuke or something. Da, 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 da. Hold on, let's see a little some of these things. Hmm. But I'm interested in seeing how, if and when Kish introduces the Jogan in the manga, how is he going to flesh it out? Like, how broken is he going to make it? You know what I mean? And again, it comes down to, in terms of how the other characters are going to keep up for the long term, because that's going to be crucial, you know. It's going to be, it's still one of those stories that, you know, we can reap the most benefits from having a dynamic range of characters who can contribute to the conflict. So yeah, I know that person's really wants Sarada to get that push, so something need to happen. Probably set up for Sasuke and Naruto's deaths, maybe. You know, I have a coworker that's saying, like, you know, they can't kill Naruto and Sasuke, like it's depending too much on them, which might still be the case, maybe. But I don't know. I've always been a fan of the idea, if you're gonna kill Naruto and Sasuke, kill them in the second to last arc of Boruto, or probably even in the last arc. Or if you even want them to grow to old age, then fine. Fine, fine, fine. So there's definitely that. I was gonna ask the Attack on Titan question, but it might have been a spoiler, so doesn't make sense bother asking. Turn this light a bit. That was kind of blinding me there. Yum 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 yum. Yoshin's dojutsu on the Jogan. Yeah. Because, I mean, we know Sukuna Ikona and Daikokuten broken, dog. Broken. So, I don't know. They're gonna have to really introduce some interesting scientific ninja weapons or via and that's the next thing. The issue of the cyborg that Amado's working on, like, I'm even wondering how that's going to go, like, turn out. So, you know, think about all of that. Honestly, Umpato and everybody else, probably the 2 volumes to really finalize things might be the best thing, and then have the time skip in volume 20. Because as I said, Cyborg, Kashin Koji, Amado, Kawaki being able to drive the narrative now with his new power. Doesn't have to be a reactionary character and stay under protection anymore. So there's that. Ida, Code, Naruto and Sasuke, side characters in terms of setup for them to train or something to catch up. So probably 2 volumes is probably, I mean, even thinking about all of that, maybe 2 volumes might be might not even be enough, but yeah, 2 volumes might have to do it. Honestly, it's quite a lot we're juggling. But for the super long term, I'm hoping after Boruto ends, anything else is just like side stories and other stories that we probably didn't get, like specials, OVAs. Because obviously after Boruto, then they're not gonna stop milking this thing, honestly. So we're like we'll get some more stuff, but I'm hoping they don't continue to like Saruto or something Boruto next generations or some foolishness like that. Honestly, that would be ridiculous. People would actually just lose their minds at that point. Honestly. Hold on. Shippuden and Dragon for the brothers were brothers on the MC and I drove the story. Um to be honest, the thing with Shippuden now, like with Fated Brothers, Jiraiya, like I've always seen Shippuden as okay, Naruto and Sasuke. We have this arc with Naruto, and then okay, this arc is done. Let's switch over to Sasuke, and then we have like a major character we can follow outside of them, like Jiraiya. So, to be honest, even if I mean the whole issue of side characters like has been an issue since Shippuden still. So I wouldn't even want to say like it's only like select side characters drove the drove the narrative, honestly. So yeah, it's still not giving me hope for like people like Denki or Iwabe to come and drive the narrative in the manga. If you get what I mean. So it's still looking kind of bleak, if you ask me. If I'm proven wrong, then fine. But I'm still not holding out hope. Still not holding out hope. Feel away. Let's see. Let's see. Never mind that if Boruto follows it type of way like Shippuden. Yeah, probably have like Boruto and then Kawaki and then Boruto and then Kawaki. Maybe like we follow them for like one volume each and switch over. So for all of volume 18 is Kawaki leading the thing, and then volume 19 it's Boruto coming back in. So it actually could work that way. But again, it's just a room for the side characters is the problem, really. Really and truly. But boom boom boom. Wait, hold on. I hope Kishimoto doesn't do what he did in Naruto because I don't want to do that. Yo, listen. I'm one of the persons who've always said that Naruto didn't have to end yet. There are a number of things that Kishimoto could have fleshed out in the story. Like if he still had the enthusiasm and the health and strength to kind of keep pushing on. And I mean, Naruto could have well have easily been 1,000 chapters, honestly. Because obviously with all this side material that we explored through novels and I mean if he even included the Byakugan, like a lot more characters by extension could have gotten shine from the side cast. So it's ridiculous. Do what he did. I don't think then Sasuke did the other. Yeah, that could be a possibility too. But just keep in mind that even though this whole Kawaki Boruto thing is reminiscent of the Naruto Sasuke dynamic, it's not necessarily the case it's going to play out the same. You know what I mean? So yeah, many arc focused around. Listen, Sumire was. I mean, the fact that she's included in the manga consistently, give or take, like there's more she can do with her, and I'm hoping they do something with her because even looking at the anime, that first arc with her, she's actually bad. Yes, so I'm hoping something can happen. Hopefully. But boom boom boom. What was I gonna say again? That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, so I think I'll end the stream on Attack on Titan. But I'll say to kind of even go back to the episode that just aired. Again, if you're anime only, just take note of every little subtle detail when it comes down to Eren's character. Because again, as I've been saying probably through my Attack on Titan reactions and reviews, that the ending when it comes down to the manga, a lot of characters have a different perspective of the character of Eren Yeager. And especially in yesterday's episode, a lot of things were dropped, a lot of scenes where Eren's just looking on through Grisha's memories, and sometimes a character not saying something says a lot, really. So just be sure to keep those moments in hand for the madness that's going to come. I mean, this whole next section is going to be a very, well, if they end it at chapter 131, episodes 11 and 12 should be an interesting deep dive into the psyche of Eren Yeager. We still have some flashbacks to get during the times that happened during the time skip that we haven't seen yet. So I mean, look out for that if you're anime only. So that's going to be interesting as well. And again, guys, I'm just looking forward to seeing what you guys are saying regarding the Attack on Titan ending in the anime. Hopefully, again, without spoilers, the ending for me just needed to be pieced better and things as explained a bit more in depth. So I'm hoping the anime can, I don't know, not necessarily move things around, but just, I don't know, piece it a bit better. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think. But for the most part, I think I'm going to end the stream. I think I have been streaming for 1 hour. It's almost been 2 hours. The plan wasn't to stream all night for this subscriber stream, unfortunately. But especially since Discord isn't working, because it would be nice to actually at least talk to you guys. Well, let me correct myself. Discord is working, but at least my computer is being stupid, so it's like loading up anything while I'm streaming here right now. It's a killer, honestly. So apologies. Hopefully we can get some increased performance by next month's stream. So there's that. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for tuning in. If you're rewatching this stream later on, respect. Definitely leave a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the things we kind of glanced over for this stream: Boruto, Attack on Titan, Black Clover, and any other anime you're getting into. Whether it be, are you hyped for the upcoming Spy X Family or any other manga? Just let me know if anything. Yeah. Am I missing anything? Is there anything I'm missing before we get out of here, peeps? I want to know if anything. Hold on. Type in the chat. Hold on 1 second. Yes. Peace, man. Sucks this script couldn't run. Yeah, it's my laptop's fault, honestly. But hopefully next time. Hopefully next time, if anything. What I might do, because as I said, I want to do some more streaming for continue Halo Infinite's campaign. So maybe, just maybe, if the Discord is working there, then I can multitask and get that in. Please watch us when you get a chance. Yeah, it's on the watch list. I want to at least get my Spy X Family first impressions out, and then Dress Up Darling Kaiju number 8. A million and one stuff. Anyway, guys, respect for coming out. Sanju, Chia, and I'll see you in the 1,000,001 videos that are to come. So respect, enjoy the